Welcome back into BBN tonight. One day after Kentucky baseball fell to the Louisville Cardinals, Rachel Lawson's squad hit the road to revenge for a classic Battle of the Bluegrass.
Cats started slow at the plate until Katie Hershey sends her first career hit to drive in two, put UK within 2 in the 5th inning. And they continued to claw back. Top of the 7th, Alexa Riddle hits a game-tying home run. The score would stay at 8 apiece to send this one to several extra innings. But finally, at the top of the 10th, Peyton Plotz hits a triple to bring home Carly Sleeman and take the Cats on to the lead.
And they would never give it back. Just for insurance here, it's Carissa Hamilton sending this one all the way back to Lexington to secure the win. 25 hits later for the Wildcats. Final score 12-8 as Kentucky moves back above 500 on the year, now 26-25 overall.
All right, up next, the Cats host Texas for the final regular season battle of the year. It's a 3-game series beginning Friday at 6 o'clock. Senior Day is set for Saturday at 2.
All of that happening at John Kropp Stadium. Meanwhile, Kentucky baseball is on the road for a chance to right the ship against an SEC opponent that comes in struggling.
South Carolina comes into the weekend 20-22 overall, 5-13 in league play. 3 of those wins came against Missouri. They have pulled off 1 win apiece in the series against top 5 Arkansas and Texas.
They've also been swept, though, by ranked SEC teams in Florida, Georgia, and Mississippi State. Meanwhile, on Kentucky's resume, 6 series, 5 series losses, but 0 sweeps on the season. The Cats were the ones holding the brooms, actually, against Alabama. And since then, Kentucky's won at least 1 game in every SEC series, but the last 5 weekends, it's come down to Sunday, and that's where the Bad Cats have struggled.
Well, a real bright spot along the way has been Kentucky's junior right-handed pitcher Jaxon Jelkin, the Omaha, Nebraska native, who last weekend against Vandy went 8 innings for 9 strikeouts, only 1 walk.
That was a fun game.
Yeah.
Head coach Nick Mingione was ejected pretty early on in that one, but he still found a way to watch his Friday night starter.
And to watch from my phone in the locker room was, for a majority of it, was just to see that perspective. Yeah. And I watched that because we watch all the games, and I see pitch by pitch. But to see it, I figured out I was 3 pitches behind, like actual lifetime, and just like to see and have a feel and just watch his competitive spirit, man. Does our team just rally and play well behind him? And just so much credit to him. He made an adjustment from the week before. It was great.
Well, Jelkin has a few reminders of his own competitive spirit tattooed right here on his arm, or you can see him every single game day.
Our Noah Cierzan talked with Jelkin about that, plus why he keeps choosing college and what it's like to lead the Cats on a Friday night.
His second hit as a Wildcat will be remembered for a long, long time.
The spotlight following a Friday night win against Vanderbilt shined bright on Braxton Van Cleve. But that moment wouldn't have been possible without yet another rock-solid performance from the Wildcats' Friday starter.
Boy, did we need him tonight. It seems like every time we need a big outing or a big pickup, there's Jaxon Jelkin.
Jaxon Jelkin's 8-inning, 9-strikeout start, like a lighthouse in a fog of uncertainty. The junior's performance on point, a reminder of the pitching staff's mantra.
Tip of the spear is one of our slogans here at Kentucky. It's our pitching slogan, and it's basically you just want to pitch like you're the tip of the spear, the sharp point of the spear. Bible verse up here, that Psalms 23. That I love, and then my area code back home.
Jelkin's home, coincidentally, is the epicenter of college baseball, but it hasn't been a straight path after leaving Omaha. After spending his freshman year at Nebraska, Jelkin went to South Mountain Community College in Arizona.
You know, I went to junior college after my freshman year and basically moved away from home and was living by myself and had to take care of myself, and it taught me a lot about just what life is, and it transitions over to how you play too, because it's how you handle yourself off the field and being on time to everything and getting your schoolwork done. It translates to how you perform on the field because it's a duty.
Jelkin pitched 75 2/3 innings that year, punching out 98, and even got drafted in the 9th round by the Mets. But he wasn't ready to cash in.
Just betting on yourself in terms of going back to college, I never really felt like there was the right or wrong choice. I just felt like being where my feet are is the most important thing I could do. And, you know, there's days where you sit and you're like, man, I wish I would have taken it. But at the end of the day, I'm right where I need to be, and I still have the opportunity right in front of me to do the exact same thing I've done and getting drafted. So I love where I'm at. I want to play college baseball for as long as I can.
Following a stint with Houston, Jelkin made his way to the Bluegrass, redshirting in 2025 after receiving elbow surgery. But even during that time, he found ways to compete. On the couch,
I was like, I might as well go buy a PlayStation and start playing video games. And ever since, I've been playing those almost every day.
as well as the diamond.
I mean, it's hard to watch guys that you are close with, your teammates, compete without you. But I mean, as you know, I coach first base, so that kind of allowed me to stay involved with the team and be able to participate and contribute to the game outside of playing, obviously.
Now healthy, Jelkin brings his cool demeanor and fiery spirit to battle every time out.
I try to approach each week the same, and I don't really focus on the opponent. I focus more on executing what I know works and wins, and just trust my teammates behind me to do what they need to do to win.
Jelkin's wager and patience paying off, primed to get drafted down the line and pursue his professional dreams. In Lexington, I'm Noah Cierzan.
Thanks to Noah for that story. Jelkin is once again listed as Kentucky's probable starter for tomorrow night, and that game's first pitch set for 7 p.m. on the SEC Network Plus.
Saturday's starter still to be announced. Remember, Nate Harris missed last week. Connor Madison right now listed as the Cats' likely option for Sunday's 3 o'clock outing.
And coming up next, we're going on an outing of our own, but we're taking you with us.
Yeah, although it looks like you might have beat us there. Big Blue Nation hanging out with Coach Stein in a new place with a familiar name. We're going shopping next on BBN Tonight.